Today I'm going to talk about part 4 of the A-list assignment, and that is act authentically. When we talk about authenticity, we are talking about what is real. We are talking about what is true. So acting authentically is showing up as the version of you that you truly are, not the version of you that the situation requires, not the version of you that the person requires, not the way that you think you should show up, but you're showing up in authenticity. You're showing up genuinely. You are expressing your true thoughts, your true feelings, and your true self. You are operating according to your true desires, according to your true motives, according to your true vision, not acquiescing to someone else's vision or someone else's version of you, because very often this is what we do. Even those of us who post on social media, those of us who have to leave home and go into the workplace, you may find that you are one way at home and you're a completely different way at work. The requirement of what you do at home and what you do at work is different, but the woman that you are in both those scenarios is the same. Is it that you find yourself having to put on a different persona in order to show up and do the thing that you're supposed to be doing? And it could be in the reverse. You're at work and you're feeling positive and you're feeling energetic and you're able to power through and you're able to really get things done. But when you get home, it's a whole different story. Right? You can't express yourself with the same authority that maybe you can do at work, right? Or it may be in a relationship, or this could be, and there are many different relationships. That's the thing. There's so many different relationships. So when I say in a relationship, this could be a relationship with a child, it could be a spouse, it could be a parent, it could be a friend. Authenticity has to be the key factor in every single thing that you do in your life, because authenticity is tied to your fulfillment. It doesn't matter how you show up in all these different scenarios. If you are not showing up as your true self, if you are out of alignment with who you truly are, the woman God created you to be, even if you haven't fully become her yet, if you are out of alignment with that, there will be no fulfillment. And you'll wonder, why am I doing all the things and yet nothing seems to be working? And it's because you are not acting in authenticity, but you're acting out of expectation and you're acting out of perception. So what we're doing through the A-list assignment, what I do, especially when I sit with VIPs, I go way deeper than this, and we really get to the root of who you are, right? And it's not that you're going to walk away after one session, or not that you're going to walk away after you watch this video and maybe you grab your journal and you start thinking about what I've said and you start writing things down. It's not that you're going to walk away from that one session and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, now I know who I am. This is an evolving process, right? Authenticity, this is a wonderful thing about being a woman. This is a wonderful thing about being a human being, actually. Authenticity is an evolving process. Your evolution does not mean that you're not being authentic. Because you're changing, it does not mean that you're not being authentic. And I want you to think about a butterfly. There are two forms. A butterfly did not begin its life as a butterfly. It began its life as a caterpillar. It began its life as a caterpillar. It went into a cocoon and it transformed into a butterfly. Your transformation is a part of your authenticity. And when you refuse to transform, that is out of alignment. That is being out of alignment. So whatever is stagnating you, whatever is making you feel stuck, is actually interfering with your authenticity, right? Your transformation is a part of your authenticity. And even as I'm talking about authenticity today, I'm coming to you in my raw form. I was literally sitting here. I knew I had to record this and I wasn't sure when I was going to record it. And I'm like, do I want to set up and do all this stuff, or do I just want to come and talk to you? And most of the time, if you notice, my videos are very casual. I just come and I sit and I talk to you, because For the women who work with me, that's how I want you to feel. I want you to feel like I am a confidant. First of all, I am a confidant. And the reason why I gave myself that title, and I'm talking about this now because it's just coming to me. The reason why I gave myself that title is that so many women don't have someone to run things by, who is going to speak life into them, who is going to help them, who's going to guide them, who's going to give them some strategy, who's going to really even help them out. And it's not that I'm telling you what to do, but I'm helping you figure out what to do for you. Because the strategy for one woman is not going to look the same as the strategy for another. I have frameworks that you can follow, so you develop your own strategy, and the A-list assignment is one of those frameworks. So when we talk about acting authentically, there is no way that I can act authentically and tell you that I know exactly what you need to do to act authentically, because it's going to look different for you. But your job is to figure out how that looks. Figure out, how does that work in my life? Right? What she's saying, I'm hearing what you're saying, but how does that work in my life? Right? And that's what I want to help you figure out. So acting authentically is one of the things that can really get women stuck, because when you are thinking about being authentic, you're thinking about being genuine, and you come against expectations that are based on how you have been behaving previously. People will tell you things like you've changed. People will tell you things like you're not acting like yourself, when in fact, you may finally be acting like yourself. You may finally be acting like the woman that you were supposed to be all along, but you just didn't know. So you absolutely have to know who you are, and you have to embrace your own evolution, because if you don't, like I said, you're going to be out of alignment. Evolution and transformation are a part of your authenticity. Just because you're changing does not mean that you are not the real you. That's just a piece of it. That's just a piece of this whole acting authentically. We can spend an entire day on this, but this little snippet, this little 7 minutes and 35 seconds, I really hope this helps. Blessings on your journey, and I will talk to you very soon. I want you to comment on this, like this video if any part of it resonated with you, and just let's talk in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. My other information is also in the comments. If you don't want to mention anything in the comments and you want to send me an email, I am more than open to doing that. I also have a complimentary one-on-one session, so you can have a 20-minute session with me if there's some things that you really want to talk about. And there's a great resource that I have. It's one sheet, and it helps you look over 12 areas of your life so that you can decide which area you need to start working on first to make your next year your very best year. I'll talk to you soon. Blessings.